Hello there, Umio here. Welcome to my sake review channel. I am a sake reviewer based in Kyoto, Japan. As the first sake to review, I chose this sake from Kyoto. The brand of this sake is Tomio, and the name of this sake is Tanshu Yamada Nishiki. Tanshu Yamada Nishiki reads Yamada Nishiki sake rice cultivated in Tanshu, a region in Kyoto. Okay, let's start tasting. This is a sake glass. It's designed by a famous product designer, Yanagi Sori, in 1970s. Very sweet aroma, reminiscent of rice and powdered sugar and melon. Let's have a sip. Wonderful. Besides the aroma of melon, refreshing fruity aroma of apple just sliced out. Sweetness and acidity both are well balanced, easy to drink. It finishes very crisply with acidity and a little bit of bitterness, which is pleasant. I tried this with this porcelain Ochoko. Much lighter and much refreshing than this cup. I feel the aftertaste, very profound aftertaste of reminiscent of rice, very fine rice. This is excellent. About 1/3 of this porcelain tokuri, and I use this machine to keep the temperature of the hot water to 60 degrees Celsius. The reason why I use the porcelain tokuri, I prefer to warm the sake up slowly. For the elegant sakes like this, it's better to warm the sake slower, a little bit higher than body temperature. I'll check this out. Not yet, still cold. Okay, while waiting this sake to warm up, I will see the more aromas with this spritz glass. Refreshing hints of apple, young apple, subtle fragrance of cream cheese. The aroma of cream cheese and the aroma of melon is very nice when those two get together. Well, the taste is nicer when you drink with this vessel, but you can feel aromas, refreshing fruity aromas with this glass. Perfect temperature. Slightly higher than body temperature. Aromas of lactic acid derivatives. the texture is much mellower than I drink cold. And the nuance of cream cheese and the cottage cheese is enhanced in this temperature. Oh, this is so delicious. I don't think when we warm it higher than body temperature, much higher than body temperature, the mellow texture and the refreshing fruity aromas will disappear. So I will stop warming this. The reason why I chose this sake for the first sake to review in this channel is that this is my first sake about 10 years ago. I was in a bar in Kyoto. I frequented the bar about twice a week, but I didn't know about sake. I didn't know which brand is this brand has this taste and this brand has that taste. And I always asked the bar master to recommend good sake. And that day I was on the bar counter. I asked the bar master to recommend sake, and she recommended this Junmai Ginjo, unpasteurized version of this Junmai Ginjo, and I was very impressed with the refreshing taste and the very elegant aromas of this sake. And then she said, the guy next to you is the brewmaster, the Toji. Oh, I was very surprised. It was my first time to have a conversation, have a chat with the brewmaster of sake. I didn't even know the name Toji, which means master brewer. I remember that I told him it was very good. I liked this sake very well, and I felt like I was laying down the grass field of daisy flowers. And we talked about the sake and the brewing of sake. That was very fantastic experience. And I found out that the reason why the brewmaster was in izakaya, he intended to see the customers drinking his sake. I had a complete stereotype of craftsmen or artisans that they are always concentrating on making things. They avoid meeting people, they avoid talking with people. That was a complete stereotype. I learned that craftsmen are making things always with customers. That is the spirit of real craftsmen.